Thinking about retiring or living abroad in Ecuador? Before you pack your bags, listen to the 7 quirky things about that beautiful country. Those things will surprise you about everyday life, from how cash works to how your signature matters more than you may think. My name is Yemi.
And I'm Tox.
We are Joyful Life Retirement. We bring you all things retirement and living abroad. Retiring abroad isn't just about sunsets and low costs. It's also about learning to laugh at yourself and at the little quirks that make life different.
The first one we're going to mention is banks refuse ton bills. Even people refuse ton bills. If you have a $10 bill, $20 bill, $1 bill, if it's ton, it will be rejected.
No joke, guys. We had a taxi driver, or have, that takes us, I remember in the beginning, when we were trying to give him something to go get lunch because we were busy doing other things. Apparently, I'd included a $1 torn bill in what I gave to him. He came back, he left. I think they refused it at where he went. And he gave it back to me and said, no, he couldn't spend it. I had to exchange it for him. So keep your torn bills at home. It will not work here in Ecuador.
And remember, we also had a ton bill that we presented at the bank, and the bank said no, they cannot accept it. So if your bill is torn, it is not legal tender here.
That is real. Haggling is a way of life, guys. We don't like to use the word haggling, so we're going to say bargaining. It's okay to
Negotiation.
Negotiation. Everything is negotiable. So when you go to mom and pop restaurants, when you go to the Mercado, when you have somebody coming in to do work for you, when you hail a taxi, it's okay to negotiate on the final price. Do it with politeness. It's not a confrontation. Just tell them where you are, and they can either say no or yes. So
now keep in mind that you are not going to be able to haggle or bargain at the big stores.
Yes.
That will not work.
Please don't walk into a supermarket and try and say, hey, I know you put the price as $2. Can I pay $1? Folks, that's not what we mean. That would not work. Large bills.
Large bills, $50, $100 are not accepted in a lot of mom and pop stores. Now, if you go to the big stores, the supermercados in the big cities, they are okay. But if you're talking about the mom and pop stores and the little tiendas, it will not be accepted.
Yeah, even beyond the local tiendas, the little town that we're in, there's like a mini mall. I mean, when we go with $50 or $100 bills, they look at us like we're aliens. So keep your small change, okay? That's what you want to spend here.
Yeah, I do remember going to Tutti and buying something for about $40-something and giving them $50, and the guy said nope. And I said, why not? He said, give me something smaller. So smaller bills are acceptable, not the large ones.
Yeah. For reference, Tutti is like a small chain store that's kind of like an Aldi, like a smaller Aldi. Yeah. Those of you that are in North America.
Mañana is a concept very comparable to CPT. Mañana does not necessarily mean tomorrow. It just means not today. So if you have an appointment that's supposed to be at 2 o'clock, for example, they might show up at 3, they might show up at 2:30, but don't expect them at 2 o'clock.
And the interesting thing is you don't get a heads up, okay? You don't get a text, you don't get a call. What Tux was talking about CPT, colored people time, we can say that. Or because we're Africans, we say African time.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's an Ecuadorian time too. So lean into it, just be patient. That's a culture, it's a quirk. We're not gonna change that.
We can't.
Hi guys, let's chat for a quick minute. We are so glad that you're here on this channel, Joyful Life Retirement, and that you're enjoying the content that we work so hard to bring to you week after week. We do have one ask for you to please support this channel and help us grow. The one way you can do that is just hit that subscribe button.
Now would be a good time to do that.
Yes, it's free. And we promise when you do hit that, this is our promise to you. We will continue to work hard in bringing you content that you can actually use. We will travel through the ends of this world to bring you information about the places that may inspire you to travel or inspire you to live abroad. Don't forget to hit that button, hit that notification bell, and please share the video. Personal space, the concept of personal space, for a lot of us that have lived in North America or Europe, you have the personal space. We find that here in Ecuador, it's just not a social norm. It's really not, especially when you're standing in line and in buses, it's just not a thing. Now, we have to make sure that we point out that the concept of personal space, because we actually asked some of our Ecuadorian friends, and they just say, well, it just shows their warmth.
Yes.
That's what they're trying to convey. So don't feel offended, please. That's why we're pointing out this quirks. It's just something that happens here. And even when you go to like the food court in a mall, you know how we have the malls and you have the food court? Now, you know how they have the seats and the tables? Other seats and tables may be available. Oftentimes you may find them choose one that's right next to yours.
Yes.
Again, it's a way of being friendly. It's a way of showing warmth.
Yes, and moving away actually kind of portrays you as being rude. So
thank you for mentioning that. Yeah. So if you go to a public place and an Ecuadorian family sits right next to you when there are other seats available, please don't get up and move away. You're in their culture. And it's a fun, quirky thing.
Yes. So, the blue ink matter.
I like what you did there.
Yeah. If you go to the bank or if you have to sign any official document, it has to be in blue ink. It's actually written into a code. You cannot take black ink and sign with it. It's not acceptable. If you don't have a blue pen, they will provide one for you, but blue ink is actually the aim thing here.
Blue rules. No red.
No red.
No gel pens. Those gel pens that was a rave a few years ago? Yeah, no other colors except blue.
Yeah,
so remember
black,
that.
Yes.
Yeah. Carry your blue pens with you. Black is not accepted here. See what I did there? Okay. Now we're gonna stay with official documents for a minute. It's funny how these things don't even come up, you don't think about it, but then once you get here, nobody told us. So guess what, folks? Start practicing your signatures right now. The signature that you have on your passport, you need to know how to do it with your eyes closed, people. Because when you're presented with any official document, if that signature does not match, your signature will be rejected. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
I literally went to a bank to do some official business, and my signature did not match. The manager came back and said, nope. I literally had to sit there and practice my signature until I got one that matched or was very close to what was in my passport.
Yes. And if you're like me, you have two signatures. I have like the long form and the short form. Always remember, whatever is in your passport or your form of identification is what you need for your official signature.
Yes.
It's not negotiable.
It's not. I mean, I think it was another bank manager that actually said what they recommend is really to older people. I guess they thought I was old because I couldn't get my signature to match. So I just put like initials, like just put your initials. But you can't do your initials on your passport. Mm-hmm. It has to be a signature. So practice away. Get yourself some blue pens and start practicing.
So, having heard all this, if you have any other quirks that you have experienced, please put it down in the comment below. We'd like to hear.
Yes, and let us know what part of the world you're watching from. We may be in your end of the world, or we may plan to come. Ecuador teaches us patience, laughter, creativity. Those are three things money can't buy.
No, it can't buy money.
No, yeah.
So if you found these quirks helpful, please like and subscribe.